today we're going to talk about something that we've actually talked about this before, but we're going to touch this again. It's a very important subject, prepositions, okay? And we're going to specifically be looking at the prepositions in, on, and at as they relate to the location of something. Location is like the place, okay?
Are these the most common ones?
These are some of the most commonly used prepositions, in, on, and at. But they have several different uses, so it's important to study all the different uses so that you'll become familiar with them.
So we're only doing location.
We're only doing the ones on location tonight, but we'll explain them a little bit and the differences about them. Okay, so what exactly is a preposition?
Let's see, a preposition is a word that connects and shows a relationship between two nouns or pronouns.
Right. Okay. Now that sounds like
Okay.
it sounds a little confusing, maybe, but it just shows the connect. This is a connection between the prepositions and the words. You'll usually have either two nouns or a noun pronoun, which you'll see in our examples here. But they shows a connection, right? Some kind of a connection. Now there are about 150 different prepositions and their uses. Some prepositions are used in more than one way. We also have some prepositions that are actually two-word prepositions. But there's a lot of different uses. And the difficult thing about prepositions is there's really no rules. You have to memorize them. And you can do that by use. But if you study a lot in English and you read, you listen to movies, you're going to recognize a lot of the prepositions that we're going to show you. And you'll learn how to use them. Okay?
The common ones are probably the most confusing.
Right. So don't be too stressed about it. There are a lot of them. There's a lot of different ways to use them, but they become easier as you use them. They're not. I was going to say they're easy, but they're not. Not necessarily. Some are. Okay. So first I'm going to show you the different ways that some prepositions are used. Some prepositions are used to show location. Okay. We're going to use this word by. By is actually a preposition. When we use it for location, so the cup is by my bag. So when you look at the definition, we say that we're showing the relationship between the cup and the bag. So where is the cup? The cup is by the bag. So it's the location, by or beside. Okay.
Next to.
All right.
Mean the same thing.
Right. Next to, near. Right. But those are all prepositions actually. All right. So it can also be direction. Again, we have by. She went to school by bus. Actually, that's not used properly. This is the way she went to school, by means of the bus. Actually, this is different.
Let's say by way of.
By way of the bus. Okay. So by bus. Okay. By would be like you went by something, you passed it, the direction. And then time. We also use them for time. Okay. So Instagram Live must start by 10 p.m. Okay. Our time is different now. It's 9:30, but we have to start by this time. Okay. So that means if the time comes and it hasn't started, we're late. Okay, so we use by. So you can see that the prepositions can be used in more than one way. So in, on, and at can be used in all those different ways: location, direction, and time. Okay?
Let's look at them. What do we got first?
All right, we're going to start with in.
In. We're just doing location today, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
We're just doing location tonight.
In. A place.
Right.
We're in a place. All
Right. Okay.
Give an
All
example
right,
of
so
that.
we use in. Okay. It's easiest to tell by looking at a picture. Okay, in this picture we have...
The cat is in the box.
Okay.
Like inside the box.
Right, like inside. You notice in means there's something surrounding the thing. So you can say you're in your house right now. This cat is in the box. It's surrounded by the box. Okay, so that's the location. Okay? All right, so that's in. In is probably, like I said, one of the most common things. Okay. All right. We have
So
also
on
on.
as a location.
Very good. Okay, we have another picture of a cat in a box.
The cat this time is on the box.
Okay, so notice there's nothing surrounding the cat. It's actually sitting on top of the box. It's almost Christmas, so this is a good one. This is a good picture for this. Okay? All right, so on the box. So not in it. So very, very different. Not surrounded at all.
Or on top of.
Or on top
I want
of.
to be really specific.
You could say on top of the box. Yes, you can actually say that. But on top of would be a prepositional phrase. Okay. All right. We can also use the word at. Okay. At is a location, and it's more of a very specific location. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll
So where are you at?
I am at ethos. In the office. In the library.
No, in the library.
In the library. Okay. Sitting on a chair. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Now we don't have a picture of a cat for this one, but we do have a sentence. Okay. Amy and John work at ethos. So RJ and Sherry also work at ethos.
The cat. There's a cat at ethos.
There's a cat at ethos. There's more than one cat at ethos. There are many cats. Those of you who've been before, you say Pumpkin is at ethos.
Cricket.
Cricket's a cat I had way back.
Oh.
I've had too many cats in my life. I was thinking about Cricket. Okay. All right. So in, on, at, location. So in, surrounded by something. Okay. On, touching. Okay. Like right now, my elbows are on the table. We are sitting on a chair. Okay. And then at is a very specific location. I would also say I'm sitting at the table. Right in front of the table and by it. So at is kind of more specific. Okay? All right, so that's in on it. So there's a lot of
at my house.
Okay. A lot of right, at your house. Okay. Your family is at your house. Okay. Now we're gonna use some sentences to just show you how these work. Gonna be fill in the blank. We're gonna read you some sentences and we're gonna tell you what the answers are. And then when we finish that, we're going to get you to try to give us some answers to some sentences, okay?
Oh, look, there's a preposition there.
Right, fill in the blank.
Oh,
But fill in is kind of more of an action.
Okay. That's not a location.
It's not a location. Okay, you want to do this one, RJ?
These are our samples.
These are some sample sentences.
Amy's kids are something. Her house right now. It's going to be in, at, or on for these.
In, at, or on will be the answer. Okay.
Amy's kids are we letting them do this, or just
no? We're going to give them these.
Okay. Amy's kids are, I would say, at her house right now.
They're at her house right now, so that's the location where they are. So this one actually could have two answers. You can say they're in her house because they're inside. They're inside,
the house,
but
not outside the house.
Right. So they're at her house. Okay. Usually when we're talking about a specific building, we're at that place. Okay, like we're at ethos right now. Okay?
Yeah, there's only one that makes sense for this next one.
Right, this one can only be one possible thing. Okay?
So I live...
Is it in, at, or on?
In, at, or on Tokyo. I live in Tokyo.
In Tokyo. So when you're talking about a city, it's always live in the city. I live in the city.
It's for big places?
Yeah. Broader places. Like you're in a country, in a continent. Yes, in a city.
Okay.
In a city, even in a prefecture or in a barangay we have here. Okay, so we don't actually live in Tokyo. We live in Cebu. You live in Japan. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Oops, sorry.
I bought groceries. Got in, at, or on the grocery store today. Let's see. I bought groceries. I could go a few ways with this one.
Yeah, this one could possibly be.
But it's not on the grocery store.
No, definitely not on. But usually we say at the grocery store.
I bought groceries at the grocery store today. That's what I would.
We would say at the grocery store. So you're going to a place, you go at that place.
I'll be like on top of the grocery store. That'd be weird.
Yes. All right, here's another one.
John has hair.
Is it in, on, or at his face?
Okay. Going to be normally on his face.
All right, so when something is connected to you, it's on you. Okay? John has hair on his face. RJ doesn't.
I just shaved the hair off my face, most of it.
So opposite of on, off. So you can say RJ doesn't have, Sherry doesn't have hair on her face. Okay.
Hair on my head.
Okay. Now this is a unique one.
Let's see. We were talking about this earlier.
That's right.
How strange this is. But we know what it was.
Yes.
We are having class in, at, on Instagram. We're having class on Instagram.
On Instagram. Okay, why? Why is it on Instagram?
It's like anything that you send out or transmit, like a radio or a TV, internet, they're going to be on that.
Right.
You're on TV.
You're on TV. You watch something on TV. You listened to something on the radio. You looked at something on the computer. You're on Instagram right now. Okay, we are on Instagram. You're watching us. All right. Okay, so those are some examples. Now, we have 4 more here that we would like you to try.
Is there
okay?
a quiz? Do you do
So
a
this
quiz
is our,
song?
yes. Ready?
Okay.
Quiz time! Amy's not here tonight. She's got sick kids. We have to make her little quiz time dance here. Yes, here's our quiz time. So we're going to give you a chance to fill in some blanks. Now, all of the answers are going to be in, on, or at.
I'm going to give you some more time on these ones.
Okay.
Wait,
We'll give
that's
an
wrong.
easy
on
one
these.
on these. Okay. So we're going to give you an easy one first.
Gilda's reddish thing.
Okay.
We'll watch some bridges.
Now, those of you who have ever been around children, this will be an easy one to figure out. Okay? So
Toys are in the floor, or on the floor, or at the floor.
okay. So now's your chance to give us an answer. Please tell us what you think the proper preposition is for this blank here. Is it in the floor, on the floor, or at the floor? Just write your comment in the comment section.
I think we have
and
a lot
send
of
it
people
to
that
us.
are in here right now. It says 2, but I
Yes,
think
it
there's
says two.
actually more
There's
than
more.
that.
There's just more. Those ones that come out. So what do you think? Is it in, on, or at the floor?
Somebody has to answer. It's a multiple choice.
It's multiple. Yeah, it's easy to figure out. You just have to, 1 of 3, you got a 33% chance. Anybody want to take a guess? Come on, be brave. Don't be shy. This is the easiest one. You should be able to get this one.
Toys are, somebody said on
Okay.
the floor. All right.
One answer there.
I'm not going to give it away yet.
Okay.
We got 2 ons.
Okay.
All right, we have a consensus.
All right. Are they
Oh,
right?
hi, Yukina. Yes.
Yukina's always right. She
Okay.
always gets it. So is this the right answer?
Yeah, whatever Yukina says, you probably want to pick that one.
Okay, it's correct. So this is correct. The toys are on the floor.
Floor.
Okay, good. Very good. Okay. Okay. Okay, here's a good one.
Okay. Excuse me. Ethos English School is at Cebu City, in Cebu City, on Cebu City.
All right. So again, in, on, or at. Put your question. Put your guess on the line. On the comments. In the comments. In the comments.
In the comments,
In the
yes.
comments. In the
I
box.
said in the comments.
In the comments. In the comment box, because it's in a box.
Okay.
In the box. In the comment
Somebody
box.
said in.
Okay. So Ethos
School
English
is-
School is it Ethos English School is in Cebu City, on Cebu City, at Cebu City. Okay.
See if Yukina agrees. Saki.
Hello?
Is that a wave?
I think that's a
Okay.
wave. All right.
And
Okay. We got
Yukina
another
also
in.
says in.
All right. So we have 3
Guess
people who
what?
said in. Are they right?
They are right.
That's correct.
Ethos
We're talking about a
English
city.
School
We're in a city.
in Cebu City.
Ethos English School is in Cebu City. Okay. We got 2 more. Okay.
Let's see. How about you?
All right, here we go. All right, so the Bible is blank the shelf, bookshelf. Is it the Bible is on the bookshelf, the Bible is in the bookshelf, or the Bible is at the bookshelf?
It's so hard to say it wrong.
You know, yes, it is. Usually if it's me, I usually give it away because it's hard to do. What do you guys think? What's the correct answer for this one? Is it in, on, or at the bookshelf? Okay, I think that's the answer still from the last time.
Yeah. I
there
think
might
we're
be-
catching up.
Yeah, I think we're having a little bit of a delay. So, okay. Nobody's responded yet. Maybe
Oh, well, that's somebody
somebody
joined.
just joined us. Okay. For those who just joined, we're trying to figure out which preposition fits on the line. Is it in,
At
on,
or
or
on.
in, at, or on? In, at, or on? On or at?
At or on. Is there a preferred order to that?
I always say in, on, at,
In on at?
or at.
Okay, we'll go with in on
Oh,
at.
in, on, at. Okay. So what do you guys think? Okay, I think everybody's being bashful on this one. Okay.
The
So,
Bible is
what's the right one?
in the bookshelf.
Okay. In this case, it would be on the bookshelf.
On the bookshelf.
In the bookshelf.
In the bookshelf.
In the bookshelf. You could use it that way in certain sentences, but when we
I can
talk
see
about
that
the
like it's the
bookshelf,
kind
it's
of bookshelf
on.
that you close.
Yes.
It would be in the bookshelf.
Yeah, but this is an open bookshelf most likely, so we would say in the bookshelf. On the bookshelf. On the bookshelf.
On the bookshelf.
The answer is not in, it's on. Unless you have a bookcase that is closed, it would not be in. Okay, so on the bookshelf. Okay? You put
Like
the
it's
books
sitting on top of the shelf.
Right. It's like resting on it. The paper is on my hand. Okay? All right, we have one last question for you.
Question.
Okay.
Quiz question.
Okay. Here's our plug for the night.
No, I know. I'm just thinking back to the song.
Okay. All right,
All right.
Arjun.
Come study at Ethos English School. Come study on Ethos English School. Come study at Ethos English School. I
It's
think I
hard
got
to
them
say.
all.
There's tongue twisters here. Okay, so which is the proper one
Ethos
for here?
English is hard to say, right?
Okay, somebody's put on at.
It's either on or at. Okay.
Okay.
Come study on Ethos something. Study at. We got lots of at.
Okay.
Oh, okay. They came back and said just at.
Okay,
All right.
very good. Very good. They're
Okay,
taking
good.
a wild guess. Okay, so that's correct.
Study
You
at.
would study at a place. So come study at Ethos English School. And if you've watched our program before, you know this. You can't miss this because we have a sign that says it that we've been using over and over and over again. Okay. All right. So,
Do we visit
no,
page?
ours just says come study with us. All right. So that's all we have for those particular prepositions. Okay. So as we mentioned, prepositions are a little bit challenging, but with practice and with use, they're not too terribly difficult. And you guys did a great job tonight. Just had one mistake, but that's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all.